Standing in front of me in a dress I'd never seen her wear, Chris, my wife, asked, "Does this make me look fat?" Being an old hand at fielding such questions, I responded, "No, dear, you look more lovely than usual," which one would think in and of itself was an impossibility. Letting out a peal of girlish laughter, the kind of laugh that had been one of the many things I found so attractive about her, my wife leaned in to kiss my cheek, but faded away before she could. Hey, when she's happy, I'm happy. It had been a little over a year since Chris had died from cancer, and there's not a day that her ghost does not appear before me. Typically she'll ask me or tell me something we'd spoken about when she was still alive. I miss my wife. Yesterday, when she'd paid me another visit, Chris began by telling me, "You know, it's been a while since we had the Shantzes over for dinner. You should call Gus and invite him and Lorraine over to the house this Friday." "What? You want to try killing them with your cooking again?" I teased. Chris was never much of a cook, although she did tirelessly try. It was just that pots and pans were not her best friends, and ovens and burners must have had it out for her, because she not only burned the food, but would inevitably finish cooking whatever she attempted to cook with a new burn or blister somewhere on her hands or arms. Again she laughed, then said, "But if you don't mind, please don't open a bottle of wine. You know how Lorraine gets after a few glasses." "Not a problem, my love. Your presence is always intoxicating enough for me," I replied. This was true, and I know it's corny, because I like just about everything about my predeceased spouse. And once more, like yesterday and all the days since my wife passed away, she faded from existence before having the time to plant another one of her wonderful kisses on my always ready to be kissed by her cheek. I not only hated that she was dead and gone, but that when her apparition returned for these all too short visits, it would only stay for seconds, and there was so much I wanted to tell her before she'd fade away again, and that I should have told her while she was still alive. So very much. Sure, I used to tell my wife how much I loved her and how much I cared. It was just I never took the time, while we both had it, to tell her as simply as I could the meaning of having her in my life each day. I should have told her while she was alive, and during these frustratingly limited visits, all the things I neglected during the all too short span of her life with me. But there just never seemed to be enough time to put into words and spit it out for her to hear. I wasted so much of that time cracking jokes and trying to make her laugh, or spent too much time talking about things that, when I now look back, just really didn't matter. I never found the way to tell her, that is until now, just how much she meant to me. So here's the plan. The next time her ghost visits me, I want to say to Chris the most important 3 words I've ever spoken to anyone at any time. Some won't understand the significance of the phrase I plan to say. That's okay, because I know she'll get the message behind that trio of words when I share them. Keep doing you. I just need to be sure Chris hears them before her spirit fades forever.